Hi guys, Nepenthes here from hitreset.co.uk, and I'm going to bring you a commentary over some club goals. Just a little bit about the video before we go. Tried editing some of the clips, not very good at it. I ended up having this massive thick black box around some of them that I tried to edit. You'll notice them. Yeah, so sorry about that. I don't know how I did it. I don't know how to change it. Answers on a postcard, like this clip here. This is actually a pretty sweet goal. It's also by myself, which is even better. We've got a couple of really good goals in this montage, so hopefully you watch right to the end because it was a cracking goal right at the end. And I'm just going to talk today a little bit about clubs, mainly about the leaderboards, the ranking systems, and how people get on in clubs without talking to each other. Like there's a few clubs on a forum that we visit, and they fall apart because the people just don't talk to each other. Like I talk to a lot of these people that I play with on MSN whilst we play, and it helps us understand each other's games, and it really just helps to build the team. But if you don't talk to each other, how can you play? How can you be good at the game? How can you get good at it? I really don't understand. And there's like not a massive difference in class between sort of Division 10 and Division 40 or Division 50 or however much it goes down to. But once you get to these higher divisions, it's really tough to keep advancing through them. And I can only assume these people that are at the top talk to each other in one way or another to help build their game. So just put in the comment section how you guys play in your club and whether you're successful or not, and how you would like to do it differently. Then that would be great. We can get another discussion going over another video. Hopefully you're enjoying some of these goals. There's a few average ones, a few just random own goals in there as well. Then there's a few like this one again with a massive black box. I absolutely have no idea why this one has a black box around it because I didn't even edit the clip. There's a nice little finish there, nice own goal from P. Whitehead, whoever he is. So we're going to get a reset for the servers for FIFA 11, which I can only assume will be a good thing because at the moment they're absolutely awful, and almost every day we're getting signed out of the EA servers. Like actually, Omar there, as soon as he scored that goal, he got signed out of the EA servers, and was a bit disappointed because he was on a roll there. He was having a good game. Yeah, so hopefully with the reset will come better games for clubs, because a lot of us, we've been getting a lot of button lag during the games, myself included. Sometimes I'm pushing past or run, sprint, anything, and it's literally 3 or 4 seconds before the game registers what I'm doing. It was a lovely overhead kick there, bicycle kick there from Clark. And where was I? What was I talking about? Yeah, resets of these servers, and the button lag was just ridiculous, and it was causing just angst amongst the club, because if only one person's got the button lag, they're really letting the team down, and especially if they're playing in an important role, striker or centre midfield, where it's really important to have everything available to you instantly. It just really didn't help matters. So with the reset, hopefully it's gonna not have so much problems, and I also heard through the grapevine that they're going to be resetting the leaderboards for clubs, which I'm not too disappointed about, because at the start of every club you have some good times and some bad times, and if our bad times get erased, that was a superb goal there by Rab Smith. If our bad times get erased and we start with a clean slate with the same club and can build our way up again, I wouldn't be too happy about that. Get some better records there, and clubs. Just want to talk about the style of teams we've got now. I've seen a lot of teams in FIFA 10 just had the standard players. It was very easy to max out your pro. They played with the custom formations, and everybody started playing the same. And I was starting to notice a trend in FIFA 11 with the style of players, especially when you've only got 2 players playing instead of 6, 7, or a whole team, or anything. Nobody seems to have any anymore, which is very good, because that's the whole point about clubs, is to play as one player. But when we play against 2 people, they both tend to be strikers, which is pretty obvious, and they just have this little and large sort of Peter Crouch Defoe thing going on, and the little guy is literally minute. Like, I've chuckled to myself many a time when I've seen these people with these pros, because it's not them, it's not representative of them, but they make him very small, very quick, and then they use the the small guy to bomb it down the wings. Then they've got a massive powerhouse target man, and they put him in the middle. And as you can see from quite a lot of our goals in these clips, it's very, very easy to score from corners and score from crosses. And because of that, the little and large works really well. And then especially if you've got 3 or 4 players in the team, they do the same thing again, but they'll have 2 big strikers and 2 tiny but very, very quick wingers. And it's not ruining clubs at the moment, because not really enough people have cottoned onto it. But it's earlier this year than it was last year with seeing these sort of trends and patterns happening. So I can see it within sort of a month, 2-3 months, every single team that is in the top sort of 100 teams in the divisions are going to be using this same pattern, because it works and people tend to do what works, whether it's right or not, just for the sake of winning the games. And us at Hit Reset here, we don't like to do that. We like to play nice football. Our pros are as close to ourselves as possible. Every now and then you get random with massive hair like Cameo there. He looks absolutely nothing like that, but he's really got that Beyonce Knowles Buffon going on there. So yeah, that's pretty funny for him. But yeah, that was a nice little finish from myself there. So we like to play, a good passing game. We like to keep the movement going, make the goals look nice, so that we can put them on the internet and for everyone to watch. And I can only imagine if all you've got is little and large, and you're just bombing it down the wings, crossing it in, scoring a goal, it's just going to get so monotonous, and it must be so boring for these teams. Sure, they might be, ranked number 1 in the world, but really, I mean, this is the last goal on the clip, and that was just a sensational bit of skill there from Ross Clark. He was absolutely on fire that night, and it was a fantastic finish to round off the little move. And this is actually the end of the clip here now. So thanks for watching. Visit hitreset.co.uk, and I'll see you next time.